Welcome to Miami. This is a big event city, and folks here are fired up for this one inside Hard Rock Stadium as the Miami Hurricanes try to represent the great tradition of their program. This is not just any other matchup. Both teams come in ranked in the top 10, colliding early in the season, each trying to set the tone with a big statement. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on the second-ranked team, the Miami Hurricanes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Canes will kick this deep to get us going. Return starts from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So the Colorado Buffaloes offense will have the football first here. And there comes the star running back onto the field. He is a special talent. You talk to opponents, he's always the focal point when they face this offense.
Boy, Chris, this guy is special. It's almost like he floats across the field. I mean, I don't think anyone can take him down in the open field. He's the guy that teams try to key on, but sometimes it feels as though no one can contain him.
On the ground, it's Welch. Powers through. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. And the single back takes the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Handoff heading left. But the gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 now.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. The offense stays on the field in this opening drive. They'll go for it in their own territory. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Gets made on the out route. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
And the Buffaloes are moving quickly down the field. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Inside the 45. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Colorado. It was a foot race, and he won it.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Lining up to try the extra point. PAT makes it 7-0. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the Buffalo's offense comes out for their first possession today. We've got some interesting matchups here today, Kirk. Each quarterback is going to have to account for an elite free safety on the other side.
Well, Chris, I think this is the game within the game, to be honest. These two free safeties are great at operating and just roaming in coverage. It's going to be interesting to see how these two move around on the chessboard in this game.
Empty set now, 5 wide. On the defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out. Mental mistake by the defense, a 5-yard penalty. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
Let's go.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Looking to throw. It's Williams. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And so, Kirk, Colorado has the lead. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
That sack makes it second down and forever. Linebacker's trying to confuse this offense now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And the pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack. That's another aggressive call by this defense, bringing the blitz on third and long.
Yeah, one of the beautiful things this defense has is guys that can cover. And when you feel like you have guys that can cover against these wide receivers, it frees you up to be a little bit more aggressive. And this time they dial up that blitz, not worried at all about getting beaten man-to-man coverage, and a good job of timing it up perfectly to get that sack.
And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And now they run the draw play. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. It's a draw play. and brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
What a job by this defense. Completely sniffed out the draw play here. I think they saw it from the time the huddle broke. Absolutely stuffed that play for no gain.
Out of the gun now on third down. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And the pass is batted down, broken up on fourth down. What a play. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Porton. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Canes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking to throw it on first down. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Pass protection a serious issue. Another sack makes it second and long. Back to pass. It's Williams. Pressure coming, and they've got him again. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. So bad plays on first and second down puts them in a tough spot here. Third and very long. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And that is no good. And after the miss, still down by 7.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Receiver in motion now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. After a first down loss, it's second and long from the 23. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now. Looks like one more play here before halftime. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Offense facing third down after the incompletion. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. The pass is intercepted. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. That is a game-changing play by this defense.
Well, game-changing. The momentum now is on their side. They've got confidence that they can finish this game off and get a win. If they do, we're going to remember this play right here.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And he knocks it right through. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific start from there in beautiful Miami Gardens. And a compelling first half for a variety of reasons. Yes, there's a substantial lead to talk about, but I think it all starts with this defense that has more than made its share of big plays. If things keep trending in this direction, You can bet a ton of those backs and receivers are going to spend a lot of time in ice baths before the end of the day. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
And the Buffaloes will kick this deep to begin the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Miami offense is back on the field. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with is defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running back grabs it on a screen. And bulldozing his way through. And they're finally able to stop him. But great execution on the screen pass. Fooled the defense there.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on it.
Short throw complete to the tight end. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Looking to pass, it's Williams. The freshman's able to get home with a sack. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks alone in this game.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Snags the quick throw. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Running back has it on a screen now. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackled across midfield at the 48, good enough for a first down.
Boy, Chris, to me, the defense looks like they're dropping back in zone coverage, worried about a pass play here on 3rd down. Instead, the offense elects to run the ball, catches them off guard, and it's good enough for a first down.
The Buffaloes will have 1st and 10 here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. But I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And the quarterback will just sneak it now. We get to the end of 3. It's been a tremendous competitive battle, Kirk, as we check out some of the stats so far. Let's see how this fourth quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. And the Buffaloes pick up enough yardage for a first down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
That's the 2-minute warning as the clock stops. Give both coaches a chance to strategize here before the time runs out. Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback drops back. Grab behind the line. It's Welch. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds. And a timeout is called to talk strategy here. Tie game late in the fourth quarter. Third down. They don't gain anything from here. It's a 51-yard field goal try. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On third down, he drops to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
We talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And here's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Second down play coming up. Receiver makes the grab. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? Touchdown, Buffaloes. And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
What a thing of beauty by this offense to put that go-ahead score up on the board. The quarterback played with tremendous composure when the game is on the line. Now we'll see if his own defense can hold on to this lead.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Returner looking to create better field position. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Here we go. They need a touchdown. They got some time to work with here, but they got to be precise and manage the clock wisely. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking downfield, it's Williams. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Oh, and this is going to wind up as a safety.
Well, that's a wrap, Chris. This is now a two-possession game with the clock ticking down. This defense pretty much seals the win with that safety.
So after giving up the safety, here's the free kick. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Buffaloes offense is back out there on the field. They're in pretty good position. It's a two-possession game. Can they now put this game on ice? First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Nice game. Moves the ball to the 47. Another first down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's inside the 40. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Buffs. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. But let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Empty set as they try for the two-point conversion. And he'll set up to throw. And he's got it. So the two-point try is successful, and they build the lead even further. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense is set up with excellent field position. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Hurricanes are in the red zone. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. 10 seconds remaining now.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. The Canes line it up with 1st and goal. To throw, it's Williams. Pressure is coming. Oh, and they've got him, and that will do it as this game ends on a sack. Well, this was an intriguing matchup coming in. We weren't sure which way it was going to go. Kirk, what do you think made the difference today?
Well, I think it's the critical moments, the third downs, the red zones, the turnover margin. Those are the areas you usually are going to see the difference in a close game, and today they were able to come up on top in a lot of those aspects of the game.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.